real estate commissions. The vendor asked me, what would I do as a commission scheme if I was selling my house? I would actually say to an agent when they came over, what do you reckon you'll get for me? Let's assume they said, we'll get you 1 million. I know real estate agents are often optimistic when they're trying to secure your business. So you know what I would say to them? You reckon you can get 1 million? Okay, I'm going to pay you a fee, go 1% up to 1 million. And then what I would do is I'd say over 1 million, give me a bonus. Give me 10% over 1 million. And then what I would look at is look at the reaction of the agent. Because if the agent is confident that they can get the $1 million or thereabouts, they'll say, I'll take that. But if they're not, they're going to want to muck around with your 1%. That's what I would do. I would use a bonus scheme. And if you are using a bonus scheme, you make sure the bonus scheme is agreed to at the time you sign up the listing. Because I can tell you, right around Australia, I've heard of instances where real estate agents on the day of the auction set up a bonus scheme, right? But you need to understand that's not right, because usually the agent has had 4 or 5 weeks using a term called vendor management, or some agents call it conditioning, which is a disgraceful word for it. And what they do is they erode the vendor's expectations down, and then in a vulnerable scenario on the morning of the auction, they'll put in a bonus scheme having the lower reserve. Whereas if you set it at the time of the listing, you can say, no, we agreed at 1 million. That's what I would do with a fee, right? Now, with real estate commissions, I have to say, if you're a vendor that's watching this, be very concerned about a real estate agent that drops their commission in a negotiation with you when they're at the house trying to secure the business. And I'll tell you why. You see, the first sign is that if a real estate agent is prepared to cave in on their fee, they're going to be caving in to the buyer that negotiates, because it means that that agent is not a 10 out of 10 negotiator. That's the first thing I'd be really concerned about. I'd be concerned about the fact that the agent might have dropped their commission by, let's assume the normal fee's 2%, and they're prepared to do it at 1.5. They're dropping it by 0.5%. That is, in fact, they're dropping their fee by 25% of the total fee. Now, I want you to visualize, this is the same person that's got to go out there and negotiate with the buyers and try and get buyers up. And I've got to tell you, my experience is that some buyers are significantly better negotiators than actually the agents. So you need to hire a good negotiator. And a really big sign is the way that they manage their fee at the time that you secure the business. And I've seen a lot of vendors lose tens of thousands of dollars at the time of sale because they tried to save 0.5% when they signed up the listing. Beware of it.